Hello, my friends. Welcome back to English Flow Podcast. I'm Alex, and today we're going to explore something simple, yet quietly powerful: the morning habits of fluent English learners. Many people believe fluency is something that only comes from studying long hours, memorizing grammar, or following complicated lessons. But that's not really true. Real fluency grows slowly, like a living tree. And just like a tree, it needs strong roots. Those roots are your daily habits. The way you start your morning shapes everything that follows. The energy you bring, the focus you set, the thoughts you choose. They all influence how your brain connects with the English language throughout the day. Maybe you've already tried many ways to get better at English. You've downloaded apps. You've watched hundreds of videos. You've joined online classes or even lived abroad for a while. Yet, even after all that, something still feels missing. You still hesitate when you speak. You pause mid-sentence. You still translate in your head before answering. You still feel nervous when a conversation begins. But what if the missing piece isn't a new method? What if it's simply a new morning? Yes, a new morning. What if just a few simple things you do each morning could completely shift the way you feel about English and about yourself? That's what we're talking about today. I'll share with you 7 small habits that fluent English speakers often do at the start of their day. They're all easy. You can do them at home, on your way to work, or even while brushing your teeth. You don't need special tools or hours of time. You just need a bit of consistency. So, take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, maybe grab your tea or coffee. Let's begin your English morning together. First, start your day in English. Fluent English speakers often begin their mornings with English in some small way. From the moment they open their eyes, they try to connect with the language. Even before they touch their phones. It might be something very simple. They think a few sentences in English. They whisper, "Good morning, world." They might say, "I'm ready for a new day." Or they describe what they notice around them. The air feels cool. The room is quiet. The sun is coming through the window. When you wake up, your brain is calm and open. That's the best moment to fill it with English. These simple, honest thoughts train your brain to live in English instead of just studying it. You don't need to be perfect. You don't even need long sentences. Just start your morning with English words. Even 3 or 4 short lines are enough. You could also write one small sentence on your phone or in a notebook. Something like, "Today I'll stay calm and confident," or "I'll find one new word and use it." It doesn't matter what the sentence is. What matters is that your brain begins to experience English before your day truly begins. Over time, this habit quietly changes everything. You stop translating, You stop hesitating. You begin to feel English naturally without forcing it. Now, second, listen while you do small things. Fluent English speakers often use those quiet morning moments for listening. When they make breakfast, they play a podcast. When they brush their teeth, they listen to a short story. When they walk to the bus or train, they play a 5-minute English video. They don't wait for silence or a study session. They use real life. Listening is like watering a plant. Small drops every day keep it alive and growing. And don't worry if you don't understand everything. You're not supposed to. Even if you only understand half, your brain is still learning. It's getting used to rhythm, tone, and pronunciation. Over time, you'll start recognizing words automatically. You'll start guessing meanings naturally without stopping to translate. That's how fluent listeners learn. They don't study sound. They absorb it. They let English live in their ears. Try 5 or 10 minutes of listening every morning. The secret is not length, but regularity. If you begin every day with a few minutes of English audio, your brain slowly switches into English mode for the rest of the day. Later, when you speak, your words will come out more smoothly. You'll sound calmer and more natural. Morning listening builds rhythm, comfort, and confidence without pressure. Third, read something small but read every day. Fluent speakers love reading in the morning. Not for hours, just a little. Maybe 1 page. Maybe a short article. Maybe a few quotes or lines that make them think. Reading in the morning wakes up your brain with English words. You're not studying, you're connecting. You can read about anything: travel, motivation, science, food, sports, stories, or self-improvement. The topic doesn't matter. What matters is that it interests you. When you enjoy what you read, your brain opens up. Words stay longer. Sentences make more sense. You can keep a small English book next to your bed or save articles on your phone. Even 2 or 3 minutes count. Try making it a ritual. For example, after drinking water or coffee, read 1 paragraph in English. It becomes something you look forward to. Over time, your understanding deepens. You'll notice that your thoughts start forming naturally in English. Reading is like giving your mind an English breakfast. Light, energizing, and satisfying. Fourth, speak out loud, even to yourself. This might feel strange at first, but it's one of the most powerful things you can do. Many fluent speakers talk to themselves in English. They describe what they're doing, what they're feeling, or what they're planning. They might say, "I'm cooking breakfast. I need to grab my keys. I feel excited about today." It doesn't matter if nobody hears you. It doesn't matter if you make mistakes. Speaking out loud connects your mind, mouth, and memory. When you speak, your tongue, lips, and voice start practicing English rhythm. You get used to how it feels to hear your own English voice. That's how confidence begins. Not in classrooms, but in private moments. If you're shy, do it softly. Pretend you're talking to a friend. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is connection. Every morning, say a few lines. When you look in the mirror, say, "I look ready for the day." When you make coffee, say, "This smells amazing." These little sentences might feel silly, but they're powerful. They build comfort and flow in your speech. Fifth, review something you've already learned. Fluent English speakers know that repetition is strength. They know learning something once isn't enough. So they take a few minutes each morning to go back. They might review new vocabulary from the day before. They might repeat a phrase they want to remember. They might watch a short clip or listen to a conversation. Morning review is effective because your mind is calm and ready. You remember faster. You understand more deeply. Fluent learners don't see review as boring. They see it as smart practice. That's how English becomes automatic, like muscle memory. Sixth, write one small thought in English. Writing clears your mind. It's a quiet, but creative way to practice English. You don't need to write an essay. 1 or 2 sentences are enough. Write about what you feel, what you'll do, or what you're thankful for. I feel calm today. I'm grateful for good weather. I will focus on speaking kindly. Writing helps you express emotions and plans in English words. You can also keep a small English journal. Even writing 2 sentences each morning builds progress. It's like leaving a footprint of your English journey every day. Finally, set a small, realistic English goal for the day. Fluent speakers like to give their day direction. They set one simple goal, something that feels doable. Maybe it's, I'll listen to one podcast. Maybe, I'll use one new word. Maybe, I'll read for 5 minutes before bed. Small goals are powerful because they build momentum. Each time you complete one, you feel progress. And that feeling, that small sense of success, keeps you consistent. Consistency is how fluency grows. And that's what all fluent learners understand. Big changes come from small, steady actions. So, let's review your new morning routine. Start your day in English. Listen during small moments. Read something short. Speak out loud. Review something old. Write one thought. And set one small goal. Each of these habits is simple, but together they form a rhythm that keeps your English alive and growing every single day. You don't need to do them all at once. Start with 1 or 2. Feel the difference. Let them become part of your morning, like brushing your teeth or stretching, because when English becomes part of your daily rhythm, fluency stops being a dream. It becomes something that grows naturally with you. And remember this, small steps done every day become unstoppable progress over time. Thank you for spending this time with me here on English Flow Podcast. I'm Alex, and I hope this episode inspires you to create your own English morning routine. You're already doing great. You're improving with every small action, every word, every effort. Keep going. Keep practicing. And keep living your English. One morning, one habit at a time. See you in the next episode.